Well, hello, all you Valheim Vikings. We are on an adventure. I'm nearing my 10,000. My 1,000 day in here, and I'm having just a lot of fun. This is my first time of playing Valheim, and I'm not very good with the boat yet, but I'm trying to get to the end of this, kind of, if there is an end. And here's where I'm at. I'm right at the corner of my known universe, my known world. You can see I've been through lots of stuff here, Black Forest, and this was Divergers, so this was all Mistlands. So I've gotten through everything else. I have done a little bit of cheating because I am not very good at fighting, but I am fighting it through, and I am making sure that I have to have all the food and everything. But I don't die quite as often as I probably should, because I would never finish the game, and I'd be long done, so I still want to play. Anyway, I found where the Queen is, but it's way up there and way past my known universe. So I'm in the boat, and that's where I'm headed, is up there. I've got motor power, modder, whatever it's called. That was the first time I actually did any kind of a cheat, because I just couldn't fight that by myself. I just couldn't figure it out. I mean, I died probably 30 times. My skills were all down to almost zero. I constantly went over to a place I had the gray dwarfs and one of their spawn sites. I built a little castle around that, and so they'd spawn and I'd kill them, and that was fun for a while, but it just wasn't really that great, having to go back against Motor again and just dying again. So here we go. I'm headed up towards the Queen. So this is my first time. We're going to see what happens. I've done all the rest of the stuff, even those dang Seekers. I fight those by myself. But the Seeker Soldiers, I don't know how you do. Maybe you'll leave a comment. Tell me how you do with those, with the Seeker Soldiers. I do fine with Seekers by themselves. I just kill them and they're just done, and they're not even kind of a question. But the Seeker Soldiers, and especially when you get Seeker Soldiers and like 3 different Seekers, I mean, how do you survive that? I just don't know. I can't seem to figure it out. I've done that several times in the caves and stuff, and I just don't know where to go. So I'm not going to bore you with all this, just sitting here in the boat and going in the ocean. But I want to let you know kind of the status where things are. I'm at day 960 something, I think, or 980 maybe even. It's getting real close to 1,000 days, and I'll make another video when I get to the 1,000 days. So I think that'll be kind of interesting, and I'll go through all of the different buildings that I have, and show you some of the castles I've built, or the little workshop areas and this and that. I've got some really nice stuff, I think, and probably there's better ways of doing it. They're nothing super fancy, because most of them are utilitarian, but I've got a couple that I'm real proud of and that I like. Certainly the storeroom, if you've seen my video on that, you will know that I did a pretty good job of that. And the Elder, underneath the Elder building, or the Elder, Elder platform. Looks like I better slow down here. Get pretty close to the plane. And don't know this area at all, of course. So I'm going to just kind of scoot through there like this. Anyway, I'll be back on the video and showing you more of what I'm doing. If you've got any questions or any interesting things that you do with Valheim, I'd be interested to see it. I'm really struggling with, especially how to fight these bosses by myself. I'm just not a big fighter. I love to just float around in the boat, and I like to go and build these castles and stuff like that. So tell me in the comments what you like to do, and maybe get on the Discord even, and we can chat about Valheim a bit. All right, I'm going to be continuing the boat up to try to find the what's it called? The Queen. Oh, I'm almost there. Look at that. I'm almost even halfway. That's pretty great. So yeah, maybe I'll pause the video and we'll see what happens here in a little bit, and that might be more fun. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so getting pretty close to the Queen up here, and I've decided to kind of wait until it gets a little more daylight. I got a little too close to the plains there, and the these dang death mosquitoes. Man, I just hate those. And a couple of them came after me, and I had to, kill them. But then I wrecked the boat just a little bit. So I'm waiting now for it to get just a little bit more light. Of course, I am coming up on Mistlands, as we can see here. And so the Queen is up in there somewhere. So probably going to have to park the boat in the Mistlands somewhere anyway. And then try to head up and see what the Queen is doing. I'm interested. This all looks like Mistlands coming up, which I kind of expected. I was hoping to get a little bit closer in. So I didn't have to jump up and down on her. That's one thing I don't like about the Mistlands, is that it's just it's a lot of jumping. I mean, it's okay. You got a lot of good food, and but it's just not my. I don't. Anyway, you can tell me about that in the comments too. So I'm having a little bit of fun. I think I'm going to pause this one more time so I get up here just a little bit closer. I don't know. This is where streaming, I think, is a lot of fun to watch. Maybe even come. Oh, look at that! There's a building right there. So we definitely got to stop there. Hopefully that's a mine, because one of the things I don't have enough of is the core, the black cores. I'm still working on those. So there's a place I can get. Hopefully safely. Yeah, that I get up here just a little bit closer. And this may be where I keep the boat all along. Up. I always forget how to best park it. I just kind of let it slide in. Back. Yeah, that worked good. Okay, so where's my bench? And one mod I use, and it's something I'd be interested in knowing if you guys use too, is this one with the portals. I just can't imagine playing without it, really. I mean, it's just so horrible to try to go without it. How am I doing on food? Good. Can't eat more. Okay, so I'm good. Let's put this in. And super. Was that the... Yeah, that's the birds are killing him. I like those guys. They're so helpful. Oh, he already killed him. I didn't even need to do anything. So I'll just kill him. I will. Yeah, that's just gonna die. That's all that is. If there's 1,000 of those, you're gonna die. I just can't do. And that's where I need bone mass. I knew it. Yeah. See, I just died, but I've got the God mode on because I just can't. I can't fight these guys. And if I get close to my boat, they're going to destroy my boat. I just can't. I don't have any knowledge of how to fight them other than this. Now, eventually, you obviously win, but I mean, as hard as this is, to me, it's just impossible. How does anybody win without cheat? I mean, that seems to work better. I don't want him to destroy my boat. So now what I'm going to do is go back. Not cheat too much. Hopefully not. Go back to the storeroom. And I need to go to the central stones. Because now I got to go fight, so I burn these bones. Well, it's nice and sunny here. I just came over here. I've usually carried bone mass, but I came over to get motor because I was flying. And, so this was my first building right here, my first house. You see my roof. You know, pretty basic place. This was a little tower that was out here, and I slowly but surely built everything around. So that's what you do, right? Okay, so let's go back to the tent. And off we go. Okay, well, I'm going to continue playing, and I'll fill you in with anything else that's really fun and interesting. I want to get up in here in this mine. I think it's a mine. Looks like a mine. I hope it's a mine. Sometimes they're just castles, but I don't see any vergers, so looks like maybe it is a mine. Okay, come on. There we go. Well, nope. Oh, I struggle with this stuff. Just have to wait. Get up here where it's flat. There we go. It's not very flat, but it's better. Alright, I'm going to whip around here and get in the thing. There we go. Oh, I could have got me a rabbit. Okay. That's how I kill most of my rabbits, is with the sword. I just don't really ever kill them any other way. I've got the arbalist, but anyway, that's another thing I'd love to hear from you guys. I like this game. I really do. I play Space Engineers most of the time, but I've been playing Valheim a lot. And like I said, I'm nearing my 1,000th day. So I'm going to go take a look at this, whatever it is. Wow, it's different. It's different. A mysterious text. Well, you're going to have to see that one on the next video. Thanks for watching. And gosh, I think I'll record this as I go in, but I want to record this on a separate video. So that looks like that. Forward and backward buttons. All right. See you next video.